What up, Tube? I'm back with another video tutorial on my favorite game in the casino, and it is called Pai Gow Poker. I get asked all the time, how do you play Pai Gow Poker? And it's actually not only extremely easy, but it's really fun. A lot of people call it the beer drinking game because it's very slow. I will tell you my favorite things about Pai Gow, along with some of the things against other games, as long as how to play this. So first, I'd like to say Pai Gow is very slow, but is one of the few games left in a casino besides blackjack. Everything's got a bonus, but blackjack and this, and I guess roulette or craps, you can actually place one bet. If you do other things in the casino, such as, let's say, let it ride, you got to put, if this is a $5 table, and I'll use this image here, you got 5, 10, and 15, and you can scrape back as you're going. And you can also play the 3-card bonus, which I've done before. I actually hit a full house plus a 3 of a kind, so I made a lot of money off that. But anyway, you got that. One of the really ones I like that they've started taken out of the casinos, I find them downtown Vegas, was Texas Hold'em bonus. Now they got ultimate Texas Hold'em, but Texas Hold'em bonus was really fun. And you'd have one, and then you had to double the flop. So if that's a 5, you got a 10, and then 15, and then 20. But at minimum, it would cost you 15. So on and so forth. So basically what I'm getting at is, it's one of the few games out there right now that you can actually go to and put $5 down if it's a $5 table, and that's all you're playing. It's a very simple game. It involves poker, so if you know how to play poker, it's really easy. You just got to know your suits from a high card all the way up to a royal flush. And you basically get 7 cards, and you make the highest hand and the second highest hand. And and now a lot of Pai Gow, you will pay commission if you win. Like for instance, if you pay, I think if you have 5 out there, you end up getting like $4.50 back or something like that. I can't remember the exact, but there are some no commission Pai Gows out there that'll have a bonus here and a bonus here. So you'll have no commission, and this is how they make their money. They'll have a bonus here, like a queen high Pai Gow here, and then you have a Pai Gow insurance bet here. So that's how they make their money. But technically, you could just play this and make it straight up just like blackjack. Now, let me tell you why I love Pai Gow. For one, you can go with a small bankroll and play for a while. If it's a $5 table, that's all you got to bet is $5. I don't mind betting 10 or 15 because it's so slow, and in order for a win or a loss, you have to win both or lose both. If you lose one and win one, you tie. So I could lose the 5-card hand versus a 2-card hand and still push, and I'll explain that here in a minute. Another reason I like it, unlike blackjack, they deal every single hand on the table every single time. So if somebody comes up to your table, they can't mess up the cards, because what they do is they'll have a counter right here. Some of them will have dice, some have a digital counter right about here, and it spots 1 through 7. They may start there with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or whatever. So they'll roll that dice, and whatever number comes up, let's say it's 3, then the third position goes first, then you deal all the way around, and so forth. So that's one reason I love Pai Gow. The second reason is, now that I am more of a low bankroll, I get more money out of this. I mentioned in one of my videos I played Baccarat, which is another game you can play for just regular money, one single bet. For a while, and won a lot of money doing that. This one you're probably not going to win a lot of money at unless you're betting a lot of money. So if you're playing for $5 or $10, excuse me, I had to get a drink there. If you're playing for $5 or $10, you're going to win. If it's a no commission, you win $5 to $10. If it is commission, you'll get back, like, I think 9 something on a $10 bet, blah, blah, blah. But if you're betting $100, I mean, hell, you're going to win, $100 or, whatever the commission is. I apologize for not having the commissions down. I just, on the cuff here, decided to make this video because I have a lot of friends. I'm leaving for Vegas in a few days, and I was talking about Pai Gow, and they say they don't understand it, so I thought I'd make a video for it. All right, so each hand is dealt on Pai Gow. Let's say I'm going to bet $10 here, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to deal, okay? So basically, I'm getting 7 cards. I got to make the best 5-card hand and the best 2-card hand. Now, I cannot take, let's see, I got a pair of 6s here, pair of jacks. Okay, now, some people might think, hey, I'm going to play my 2 pair here. Now, some people might do that. If I had an ace, I might do that, but let's just make this simple, okay? The 5-card hand has to beat the 2-card hand, so I can't take the jacks and put it over on the second highest. I got to put it on the highest. So I'm going to go jack, jack. What in the world? Your second hand high cannot be higher than your... I know that. Where did I put it? I not played this one before. 6. Oh, man, this one, I don't understand this one. Oh, this says second highest. I'm sorry. Now I see it. I didn't know. I've never played this one before. Okay, so here we go. Oops, not that one. There's my second highest hand. Okay, evidently on this program here, you just put your second and these 5 will fall. So, apologize about that. Now I understand it. Okay, so do you notice my 5-card hand is a pair of jacks and my 2-card hand is a pair of 6s. Now I have to win both to win or lose both to lose. So let's click done. Puts my 5-card hand in order. They have a pair of aces and a pair of 2s. So now I'm going to push because their second highest hand is 2s and mine is 6s. Even though I lost a 5-card hand, I actually beat them there, so I pushed. That's one thing I do love about this game. You had to win both to win or lose both to lose. So, new game. We're going to put it back out there. They're going to deal me 7 cards. And once again, I look lucky with jacks. Wow, 2 pair again. Okay, I'm going to try something a little different here, okay? I'm going to throw, I forgot that second. Since I have an ace here, and I got 2 pair, I don't recommend doing this. I would normally split it, but I just want to try this to show you guys. Ace high is good for a 2-card hand, so I'm going to try to win the 5-card hand and win both. Now, technically, I think the house would play, the 10s would go up there, but I'm just going to do this just in case. See, I won, and I paid commission $19.50. So I paid 50 cents off 20 because their 2-card hand was a queen high. So I played it right. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen every time, but I took a gamble and played that my ace would beat it. So my 2 pair, had I not done that, I would have pushed. The jacks would have tied, and I would have done that there, so I would have pushed, so I wouldn't have won. So that's one thing I love about this game. Is a perfect example. A 2-card hand can win you this game very easily. Okay, so now I'm up $9.50 because I had to pay commission. Like I said, there are no commission games out there. This one just happens to pay commission. Okay, they'll have other bets and so on and so forth. So, like I said, it's really easy. It's fun because all you got to do is, know poker and know how to play. And then there's a little bit of strategy involved. Let's see. And a Pai Gow is basically if you have an ace high. So like right now I don't have a Pai Gow. I got a pair of 10s, 6, 9, 4. So basically I'm going to tick that, and then your next highest card would be a 9. I'm going to throw that king 9 on top, and I'm going to play this out and we'll see what happens. Pair of queens, king. Now he beat me because he had a king jack and I had a king 9. Okay? And they beat me here because they had a pair of queens, so I lost that bet. So I'm glad this has shown a little bit of everything. I've showed a push, I've showed a win, I've showed a loss, and now I'm going to throw another one out there, and we're going to see what happens here. All right, I've got a pair of aces already and a pair of 5s. Okay, so the pair of 5s, I know I'm just going to throw them on top because aces is a good hand too. So let's see what happens. They got a pair of 10s, so I beat his aces, and they got a pair of 8s, so I push. I won this hand, lost that hand. So hopefully it makes sense to you now. I absolutely love this game. It's a wonderful game to play. If you have a low bankroll and you're basically, down on your luck and, you got $100 left, I love playing this game. Now, there's all different games out there now. Like I said, there's no commission Pai Gow. There's Pai Gow Fortune, all kinds of stuff. I like playing at the Palms. One, because the dealers are really fun. At Pai Gow, the Mirage, the dealers are like robots. It sucks. I love the Mirage Casino, but the dealers are terrible. The Palms, this is my favorite place I've played so far. Basically, for me, I'm looking for a place that not only has a good dealer, but has good music going on. The waitresses are bringing the drinks quick. And that's why they call this the beer drinking game, because it's real slow. You don't win and lose a lot real quick, and you can sit there and especially if you're in Vegas, you can take advantage of the free drinks, and you'll sit there and drink beer the whole time. So this is a nice way to, I've played for 4, 5, 6 hours on $100 because, as you can see, it's easy to tie. Just tied right there, with that. So, I mean, it's a fun game. Over at the Palms, they have it. They have a bonus bet over here, and I play it because it's only $1, and I hit a straight flush, so I made another $150. If you get a 7-card straight flush, it pays you even more. I had a 5-card straight flush, but if you hit like a 7-card straight flush, you can win the jackpot. There's all kinds of different ones out there. But this is basically just basic Pai Gow strategy right here. All you're doing. Oh, and another thing I love this. I forgot to say this. If we bet again and we come out, let's say you're a beginner, you don't know. You can play Houseway. You can take your cards, and I can't show you my actual hand myself. I wish I could. So say this cursor's my hand. And I take the hands and I just turn them over and I point them towards the dealer. The dealer will actually take the cards out of them and set them out for you. So like in this hand, the dealer would say, see, we got a pair of 6s and we got a pair of 2s. Okay, I'm going to try, since this is such a low hand, I'm going to take that king and I'm going to take a 9 on top, so I have 2 pair in the bottom because they are a very low pair, and let's see what happens here. Well, I lost them both because they pulled out a straight. Wouldn't matter how I played it. Bottom line is the dealer will actually set your hand for you if you don't know, and it only takes a few minutes to figure it out. Okay, this is what you call a Pai Gow. I have a high card. I do not have any pair. Okay, there's that when I was talking earlier about the bet over here, an ace high Pai Gow would pay me probably like 3 to 1. So however chips out in there would pay me 3 to 1. A 10 high Pai Gow pays you like 100 to 1. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to take your second highest card, which is your queen, and then your jack, and you got ace high Pai Gow. Now you're just hoping that your queen jack holds up. Let's see what happens here. Perfect example. Okay. Oh yeah, they have jokers in this. I forgot to tell you that. You can only use a joker as an ace or in a straight or in a flush. They used it for a flush. I'm glad I brought that up. I apologize. They used it as a flush. Now, see here, they have an 8-5. My queen jack did play, so I ended up pushing with an ace high Pai Gow against the flush. So that's why I love this game. I didn't have crap. I had an ace high, nothing, and I still pushed because I beat that 8-5. So that's another perfect example. I totally forgot about the jokers. So basically, a joker can only be played 3 ways. It can be played as an ace, as in a straight, or in a flush. That's it. No other way. You can't substitute it as a regular wild card. That's all it is an ace or a wild card for a straight or a flush. So let's go right here, and we're playing again. Oh, trip queens. Nice. Okay. Well, this is going to be one of them ones that I'm probably not going to win, but I am going to push because I'm going to have a small top hand. So let's go 10-7 on top, play these trip queens down the bottom, and let's see what happens. A perfect example, pushed again. And it's a good thing I played these 3 queens because you can see they had 2 pair and an ace jack on top. That's a darn good hand. 2 pair with an ace jack on top is not a bad hand. But we pushed again. So hopefully you're seeing what I'm trying to tell you here is you don't have to play a whole lot and or don't have to have a big hand to win. You can win with just these 2 cards right here like you saw earlier. And I played my 3 queens down here to push there. I knew I was going to lose there, so I pushed. So that's why they call it the beer drinking game. That's basic strategy of Pai Gow. Like I said, you can take some chances and play some different ways. Ooh, I got a joker right there. Like I said, I cannot play this unless I can play it as a straight or better, or an ace or flush. Okay, so I have no flush, I have no straight. So what I do have is a pair of 8s. So this ace, yes, it is an ace, is going to go to my second highest. And pair of 8s, 10, 9, and we're going to have an ace 10 on top. Okay, once again, I just won. I have a 2 pair that beat that, and then the ace beat the king. So I just won right there. Perfect example. I'm glad that came up. So you've seen a little bit of everything now. Just remember on a joker, the joker is an ace unless you have a straight or flush. I can't repeat that enough because a lot of people sit down for the first time and they would think that, see, I had 8, 9, 10. I had a 5, 6, I don't know, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, see, a lot of people would have thought that you could have played 4, 5. Well, I guess I wouldn't have been able straight. Bottom line is you can't do that. You have to basically. Yeah, actually, you could do that. I'm sorry, I got confused. Wow. Anyway, I thought I saw a straight there. But the bottom line is you can play it in a straight, you can play it in flush, but you can't play it as like, let's say I had these 2 8s here. I cannot play it as a third 8. That's a better example. So I can't make that be trips. You see what I'm saying? I can't do that. Or I can't make that a pair of, like, that's not a pair of 10s. That's an ace 10. I cannot make that a pair. So hopefully that explains a little bit better. A joker is only an ace or can be used in straight or flush. You can't use it to make a pair or trips, or I don't even think you can make it in a full house if I'm not mistaken. So basically that's the strategy behind the joker. As you can see, I started off with 2,000. I got 10 out there, so I'm only 50 cents down right now, and we've been talking for how long? So let's see here. Let's play this last hand out, and we'll see what happens. I got 9. I got 7, 10, 2, 5, 5. So basically, I got a pair of 5s. I'm taking that 10 on top. I'm taking that 9 on top. I'm probably going to lose this hand because a pair of 5s with a 10, 9 on top is not a very good hand. But let's see what happens. A lot of times what you hope for is they hit like a straight, then they don't have crap on this side. Let's see. Somehow I did win. They had an ace-high Pai Gow. They didn't have any pair. Perfect example. Look at that crap. I won with a pair of 5s and nothing on top. And I still pushed because I beat the bottom. So as you can see, it's an easy game to play. It's a fun game to play. And the dealers will help you. And above all, it's a way to not lose a lot of money and be able to sit there and play. We started at $2,000. I'm down $1 this whole time. So anyway, and that's just because of commission. So the bottom line is, you find one with no commission, I suggest you sit down on it. Or if you find one that's got a couple of those bonus bets, sit down on it. I recommend the Palms. I love playing there, and I played everywhere. The Rio and Flamingo really have a lot of Pai Gow. You'll find a lot of Asians that love Pai Gow and Baccarat. If you bet $100, you can rack up points slowly and not have to worry about it, like blackjack being quick. It's just a real fun game to play, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them below, and please don't forget to subscribe and like my page. I'm trying to get more subs, so please, if you're enjoying these gambling tutorials, go ahead and join it and hit the subscribe button, and I'll be trying to put more and more out, and also doing some live videos from Vegas here next week. Thank you guys so much, and as I end every video, at least gambling wise, have fun and good luck to everybody, and have a nice day, and don't forget to keep on YouTubing. We'll catch you next time. See you guys.